Hey everybody, how you doing? So glad to have you here. Welcome to my brand new podcast, Making the Music with the American Christian Country Music Association. Now, a lot of artists will say, "Hey, I can make a song in my garage and it'll be fine." Well, we're going to cover topics like that. We'll cover topics like how do you get your song on radio? What do you do to promote it? What is a good song? So there's different things that we can do. Now, the beauty of it is this: you're not getting it all from me. I'll be talking to different Christian country artists throughout the industry, and they'll give you their take as well. So, the goal here is for you to learn some things, learn how to market, how to brand your product, how to get your music out there, find out what radio is looking for, find out how radio does things with their songs. Do they use a clock? How do they play their music? Things like this. So, the goal here is to learn, and that's what we're going to do. My first podcast is basically letting you know what's happening, but I do want to tell you about an event coming up March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th at the Capitol Theater in Lebanon, Tennessee. Now, this is an event that we're really excited about. It's the American Christian Country Music Association Festival, and it starts March 2nd, goes on through the 3rd, and into the 4th. We'll have special guests Todd Tillman, Corey Farlow, Brassfield, the Music City Quartet. They'll be there as well. So, some of the things that you're going to learn are things that I've mentioned here. What's a good song? How do you write a good song? What is a hook on a song? How do you promote that song? Okay, getting it out there is important. How do you brand yourself? These are the things that you'll want to learn and that we want to teach you and share with you. A lot of things we see in this industry that's been tough is you'll get an artist who goes, "Well, I've got a microphone, I've got the internet, I'm good to go." Well, there's more to it than that. Okay, you've got to look at, how do I market this? How do I get it out there? What is the importance of spending or investing in my ministry? What is my brand? How do I build that up? And those are the things we're going to talk about. You're curious? I know. Hey, I get it. A lot of people need to learn this and find out more about it. And this is a chance for you to learn as well. I'm going to ask you to go to AmericanChristianCountry.org. And there on the front, once you get to that website, it will say the new ACCMA Festival dates. And then those dates are March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 2023. You're going to meet musical guest Todd Tillman, Corey Farlow, Brassfield, the Music City Quartet. Ben McCann will be there, the Positive Cowboy, and you'll meet some new artists as well and learn about Positive Country Records and what's going on there, how maybe you could possibly be a part of that. You'll learn how to write a good song if you're a songwriter interested in writing. If you're an artist that just wants to get your music out there, you'll learn about promotions. How do I promote my song? If you're interested in how you get your songs on radio, there'll be seminars from radio on what we look for in a good song. It's very important. Songwriting is important. Promoting is important. Radio is important. And when we bring them all together, it makes a huge difference for you. And we can get it out there to the people all over the world. What's the importance of internet radio? Is internet radio more important than terrestrial radio? By that I mean AM, FM. How do they work together? Should I go with one? Should I go with the other? Should I go with both? A lot of these questions are questions that people ask and they're not sure. So we're going to teach you all of this. But the one thing that we want to teach you more than anything is investing in your ministry. And investing in your ministry is so important. As a radio guy, a lot of times I hear people going, "Well, I don't really want to buy a banner on your website because people know who I am." Okay, that's fine. You've got a small market there of people. Maybe it's a group of friends. Maybe you use social media to your advantage, and that's fine. And now you're saying, "Oh, I don't want to pay for this. I'm in Christian ministry. It should be free." Well, as a radio guy, I'm in Christian ministry as well, and it's not free. I have to pay royalty fees. I have to pay to keep that website up. I can't go to my web server and say, "Well, since I'm Christian radio, you should just let me do it for free." You don't go into Walmart and say, "Well, I'm in Christian ministry, so you should just give me that for my ministry. It doesn't work that way. And it's the same with Christian radio, internet radio. It costs us a lot of money to keep these radio stations going. And depending on how many listening hours we have, that dictates how much we pay for it in royalty fees. And sometimes it costs a lot of money. Heaven's Country, my radio station, pays a lot of money in royalty fees. And most of the time, that comes out of my own pocket. I can't tell you how many times I've heard somebody say, well, I'm in Christian ministry, so therefore you shouldn't have to charge me. I should get this for free. I deserve this. We're not entitled to anything here in this industry. And that's something I want you to know. How important is your ministry to you? Are you willing to invest in your ministry? Are you willing to invest in the branding of your ministry, getting your music out there, working with songwriters to get you a better song? Maybe you've got a song you want to share with somebody. You don't know how to get it out there to somebody. This is a good opportunity for you to learn how to do that and learn how radio works, promotions works, and so forth. Maybe you're brand new at this and are not sure where to go. Who do you talk to? What do I do? Maybe you've heard this radio station said if I paid them X amount of dollars to play their song or to play my song, I would get a #1 on the chart. How does that work? We'll talk about that, and you'll learn about that at the second annual ACCMA Festival. The dates again, March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in Lebanon, Tennessee at the Capitol Theater. And I really want you guys to consider this and pray about this, make plans for this. We'll be broadcasting live. We've got friends coming from all over the country that will be there. You'll get to meet Todd Tillman, Corey Farlow, Brassfield, a great country music group that you'll love to meet, the Music City Quartet, Jim Sheldon, the Positive Cowboy. We've got Bev McCann that'll be there. I do believe Rachel Taylor and Victoria Steelman will be there. You'll get to meet them, and you'll find others and meet others from the Positive Country Records label as well. Find out how you can get on a label. Find out what it's going to take. These are the things that you can learn about when you come. But my question to you is, how much are you willing to invest into your ministry? Think about that. And go over to the website, AmericanChristianCountry.org, where we'll talk about the ACCMA Festival dates. It's March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Join me again next time as we talk about making the music here on the ACCMA podcast and find out how you can grow your ministry. This is so important. I can't stress this enough. We've got to change the way we think if we're going to get this out to more people. And we have to realize that not just one radio station is going to get your music out to the world. There's a lot of things out there that you've heard and you're confused about. You don't know what's going on. You got to find out some answers. Well, we're going to talk about that. But again, I want to tell you the importance of this. Investing in your ministry is so important. Please keep that in mind. We've got to get away from the mentality of, I'm Christian Ministries, so you should just give it to me. We can't do that. How important is your ministry to you? And here's the other question you have to think about. Has God called you into this? Are you just doing this to get accolades because you thinking, I'm a great singer. People tell me I'm great. I'm just going to do it. Those are questions that we're going to answer. And feel free to ask anything you want. And if we don't have the answer, we'll find it for you. We don't know everything. We're sharing with you the things that we've learned over the years. And in my 32 years of broadcasting, I've seen a lot. And I can tell you from a radio point of view what I look for and some of the pitfalls to avoid. Guys, if you're looking to start an internet radio station, how do you do that? Who do you talk to? Find out more. The ACCMA Festival, March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. You're going to meet Todd Tillman, Corey Farlow, Brassfield, the Music City Quartet. You're also going to learn some things through our seminars as well. The website, AmericanChristianCountry.org. Let me say that again, AmericanChristianCountry.org, and find out more. Join me next time as we're making the music on the American Christian Country Association's website.